So today we're on the Woodford Garden Village estate, which is a Redrow estate, and we're looking at the Canterbury.
Four-bedroomed heritage Redrow home with a double garage.
Double garage, steel garage door.
Yeah, and they come with a remote as well as standard, don't they?
It does.
Yeah, remote controlled.
So again, we've got the leaded windows, so it is country style effect.
And the bay window as well.
Bay window, and if you notice the slates, which is in contrast to the brickwork as well.
Yeah, which again just adds lots of character. Makes it feel like it's been here a while rather than a complete new build.
It does, and even the little details like the outside lights here, they add a little bit of character to the house as well, and it's good for security.
It's a little porch as well. I know it's only a small thing, but it stops you getting wet when it's pouring down with rain and you're trying to get your key in.
Absolutely.
There you go.
It's things people don't think about, and also it goes right round here, so you could actually stand under this bit as well. Again, you get your door number and your bell as standard.
Yeah, and then it's a square leaded window in the door.
Got a square leaded window, but we've got an additional window to the side as well. So, you know, if you do want light, this is going to let a load of light into the hall.
And we've done a few of these Redrow heritage houses, and they've all got the similar sort of coloured door as well.
Yeah, it's like a kind of sagey green, nice country effect, but it's really nice. It's different. It's not too green. It's quite a neutral green. It's lovely. Should we go inside?
Yep.
So let's start in the hallway. So the hallway is kind of a little bit of a small L-shaped hallway. We've got a lot of doors going off here. I'll have a quick look in here because I think I know what this is. Yeah, so we've got the downstairs toilet at the front of the house. If you have a come in here, again, it's part tiled, so you can paint your wall whatever colour you want. I like this. It's like a kind of a grey with a touch of beige in. That's lovely, kind of neutral. There'll be flooring options that you'll be able to upgrade to as well, so you'll want to consider this when you're thinking about the colour of your walls.
Are they textured tiles?
These ones are not. These ones are smooth. They look textured, but I think that's just the design on them. So you get your basin and you get your toilet as well. It's a nice big space. Get a radiator, so this room's going to be nice and warm. And I think you can also add, you know, things like your cabinets on as upgrades as well. So it's also something that you might want to think about if you're looking at this space and kitting it out.
Yeah, it looks like there's an alarm on here. I'm just looking at the bits of detail here. We've got the brushed chrome switches as well, which is a nice detail.
Really nice feature.
Yeah, the alarms are extra, and there's a couple of options on the alarms from what I can see. There's like a bigger panel that some of them have got in there, but that looks like the standard option.
Yeah, it's all things to think about. And again, like your built-in floor mats to wipe your feet. That's a good option as well, because I've not looked in all the doors, I don't think there's a separate kind of cloak room as such.
And then we've got this two-tone effect on the banister there.
Yeah, I've got the oak top and the white spindles. So
Yeah, an oak rail.
Yeah, it's a nice design feature, isn't it? We've had a look at a few of these houses now, and they seem to make little tweaks to each one to make them a little bit different.
Yeah.
One thing they do focus on, which I notice in all of them, is the lighting, which I absolutely love. So there's always statement lighting, and that's one thing that I think really sets it off, because it's the first thing that you notice.
They're all a bit different. It's not that, you know, I know these are show homes, so they're going to dress them up, but like the oak doors, for example, and the brushed chrome, it's them little details that make it individual and feel like a home as soon as you walk in.
You know, when you walk in, it's the first thing you notice. I noticed the doors, I noticed the chrome fixtures, and I noticed the lighting as well. Let's have a look in here. So this is a nice room. It's a really big room for a study. Nice big bay window at the front of the house, so you're looking out onto the front. There's room, I mean, there's already storage in here for your office, but there's loads of room for storage. You could have that wall, there's a back wall here. We've got a chair here at the minute, but you could even have, you know, a cabinet or anything you need. So if you work from home, this is the, you know, style of house that you might want to consider something with a proper study.
Yeah, you don't have to use it as a study. It could be a kid's playroom.
It could be a bedroom.
It's a nice space. It's, you know, it's not like it's a tiny little room. But yeah, as you say, working from home is quite common these days.
Yeah.
It is a great working space. You could even put the desk, if you go down the fitted route, which you've got here, there's fitted options. You could potentially get the desk across here, so you're looking out over the front there, and then use that wall for storage space.
You could do, and if you have people staying regularly, you could even make dual use of the space. You could have a desk over this side. You could have a sofa bed that comes out here.
Yeah.
So it could even be big enough for a bedroom, which is great.
And what's nice about it is right at the front of the house as well. There's lots of light coming in, and I love them bare windows.
Yeah, I think in older houses when people are trying to put offices in now, sometimes they can be a bit pokey and they just kind of make them fit. This is designed to let a lot of light in. It's a nice space, and especially if you're working all day, it's a nice space to sit and work. So let's have another look. So this feels huge. This does feel massive, this room. And I think that's because of them doors at the back. It opens out onto the garden. It's a massive square room anyway. Well, I think rectangular slightly. But it's just does it feel big to you?
It does, yeah. And they're bifold doors, so it's literally the full length of this room is glass.
Yeah, they're normally 1 metre, aren't they? So you've got 4 metres of window basically.
Yeah, so there's loads of light coming in, but it really sets it off, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the TV on the wall on this one. I mean, some of the houses that we've been in recently have got the all fire surround and that sort of look. And this is the first one we've been in for a little while actually, where they put the TV on the wall again.
TV's on the wall here, so that shows you how you can have it really, but they've still got like the cabinet space, so you've got storage there if you need it, or space like they've done for candles. You've got space for coffee tables. This footstool is massive, so you could always mix that up. You could have a coffee table in the middle. Again, we've got a chair and 2 sofas. It is a really big space. You could style it however you wanted. I like the fact that it's nice and kind of square as well, so it's really easy to kind of plan your design and plan your space and stuff. Yeah. And we've got, guess what we've got?
Textured wallpaper.
Textured wallpaper.
Brilliant.
So you've got painted walls, but then obviously your feature wall. This wallpaper is beautiful, by the way. So.
Yeah, and the other thing is, it's worth thinking about. You just mentioned planning there. It's really about thinking about what you are going to use the room for before you move in, because you don't want to be messing around, putting extra sockets in, that kind of thing. And they come as standard with a media plate, but you can get extra trunking and a media plate for wall mounting.
Yeah.
So if you are going to put a TV on the wall, think about that beforehand and just get them to put it in. It's a lot easier as an optional extra.
Yeah, things like that, sometimes it's easier to just have it done, isn't it? So when you move in, you don't have to think about it and you don't have to mess about with the walls and stuff like that.
But the beauty about a new build is it's a blank canvas. And, you know, I really like the way they've laid this one out.
Yeah, and I think with the builders now, there's so many options that you can actually get. It's worth researching it because, like you say, with the media wall and things like that, sometimes you don't even think about these things till you move in, so planning is key. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, double doors, oak doors.
Come into my west wing.
So the oak is an optional extra, I think. Yeah, it is. But they do come with really modern white doors as well. So I think there's 3 or 4 options on the doors. So it's always worth checking them out.
They come as standard white, I think. But either way, just having the ability in this one to shut off the different rooms but open it when you want is amazing. So if you're entertaining, you want to keep an eye on kids or something, you know, you can do that. Or if you need some quiet space, you can shut this off. I think it's really good feature because you can have it either or. That door
locked.
Doesn't open, but this is a lovely space.
Right, so we've got, again, bifolds. Yep, bifolds.
More bifolds. So you've got another 4 metres of bifolds. So if you can just look at both of them sets, imagine if you had both of them sets open in the summer.
I'm just thinking then, great for entertaining. 2 sets of bifold doors at the back.
As soon as you see them, and I don't know if you can see the patio furniture out there, it just screams garden party, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like the barbecues, and that would be perfect.
Yeah, lovely. And not only that, it's open plan in here, so while you can shut those doors, you've got a nice open plan kitchen, so you can do all your cooking here and still entertain. And you can even see out into the garden. So, you know, if you've got kids playing out there, you can see straight out.
Yeah, and then the oven on this side, there's loads of storage, isn't there?
Got a double oven. It's a big kitchen, isn't it? So it's a rectangular shaped kitchen and they've absolutely maximised the space. You've got peninsula here, so you could always extend. Oh no, you've got it here. So you've already got your breakfast bar area. So a couple of stools there. You don't even need to mesh the table up for breakfast.
And with the kitchen options, there are so many kitchen options. I was looking at the brochure before. Yeah. It's like 14 different options, different styles. You've got the shaker style, which we're looking at now, and then there's a contemporary option as well.
Yeah, and I think with every option, it's always going to look a little bit different. So you really need to think about what style you want, because like you say, there's so many options. Got a bit of a pantry going on here.
Yeah, there's loads of storage.
And then we've got, I'm going to take a guess again. This is your integrated fridge. Yeah. And your integrated freezer. Yeah. So you've got that built in.
And then that one at the end, is that a pull-out one or?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yes. I knew we'd find one somewhere. It's got all your spices. Go in there. Nice pull-out cupboard. Again, nice big drawers under your hob for your pans. That's
Do you know what
always
this?
a good
I'm
feature.
not sure on the spec on this kitchen in this particular showroom, but these are stone. They feel like granite worktops.
So they feel like it, don't they? They might be quartz.
Yeah, quartz.
It's a really nice effect. Again, there'll be many different options on these. So they've gone for the darker tops on here and the lighter kitchen cupboards, but looking through some of the options, there's absolutely tons. So
What's your preference? Like, obviously we've been around quite a few for this particular house. You know, do you think these shaker doors, or would you go contemporary?
Oh, I don't know.
Put you on the spot a bit, Anna.
Do you know what? I love contemporary, but now I've seen the shaker, I think it looks really nice. I think it just ties in with the style of the house, doesn't it? So like you've got your leaded windows, you've got your country style effect. I'd probably go shaker, but everyone's going to disagree.
It feels real quality, and I think what you get led by as well is the way that the rest of the house is decorated and the style. It's like a shaker style furniture in the study as well, so it just flows really well, doesn't it?
It all ties in, but you've also got like really modern things like this stainless steel sink and stuff. It's a really modern. You haven't got your country style sink, so I just think there's a nice mix. There's a really nice mix in here. Let's see if this one opens.
That's back to the hall.
So that is back to the hall, so you can do kind of a full round.
Yeah, you can do a full loop. Then over there, got a utility.
Yep, utility. So again, a decent space in here. You got your bottom cupboard, you've got your space for your washer dryer. No cupboards on the top in the show house, but you could always put some cupboards on the top if you needed that extra storage. You've got a thermostat here to control your heating and your door into the back garden.
Yeah. And then there's no door directly into the garage, but from what I can understand, you can get an additional door as an optional extra. I'm not quite sure where that would go in this particular house. I know they used to come off the utility room years ago, but you know, that having an extra door, if you've got a fridge in there and you're not using it as a garage, using it more as storage, sometimes it's easy to just nip through.
Yeah, and if you're buying for the long term, you don't always know what you're going to end up doing with the garage. Eventually, you might want to convert it. You might want to convert it into a gym or a room or whatever. So sometimes it is something to think about. And with a lot of these houses, you can get the option of having the integral door. So it's definitely something worth thinking about.
Yeah.
Right, so should we go out of this door or out of this door? And have a look upstairs. Let's go this way. Because I really like this living room and I want to walk through it again. So your stairs are right in the middle. As you walk in, slightly in the middle, just slightly to the right. Let's go and have a look. So this one is a 4-bedroomed house. And I think this is the master bedroom.
Oak doors throughout as well.
We've got oak doors throughout. I think the white ones come as standard, but this one's got, just to show you what the oak look like. They look particularly nice with the brushed chrome handles as well. And this is the master bedroom, I'm thinking. We've got a massive bay window again. I love the fact that on a lot of these houses there's a bay window. It's just such a nice little feature. Yeah, you're looking out to the front on this one as well.
Yeah, and the leaded effect gives it lots of character, doesn't it?
It does. Then you've got a nice big bed. You could easily get a bigger bed in here. You've got fitted wardrobes in the alcove. So we've got the mirrored effect on these ones. If I can get it open. Loads of space in there. We've got another side as well. Again, we're keeping in with like the kitchen and stuff because we've got like the country shaker style furniture.
Yeah, it's very much like the study. And I'm just looking at that glass. It looks like it's smoked.
Yeah, I think it is tinted.
Yeah, it's tinted, isn't it?
Makes me look more tanned. And then just this way, we've got another style tile. So this one is a textured tile. So we've gone more grey in here. So in some of the en-suites we've seen recently, they've been quite a neutral, quite a creamy colour. So this has gone, more grey colour. Again, there's so many different options that you can get on the tiles. So you really want to think about what style suits you. Got a walk-in shower. This is a nice size as well. So there's loads of room in here. You've got just a single shower head. But again, if I shut this door, there's so much space in here. Nothing is cramped. Let's have a look at another bedroom. So we'll go in here. So this, I'm guessing this one is bedroom 4. Because this one's kitted out as a single room. But again, if you look at this, it's a slight L shape. you've got a full alcove here. So they've put a, you know, just a normal wardrobe in here. You could actually get fitted wardrobes in this full alcove.
Oh, easily. It's a good space, isn't it?
Or if you wanted to use this as more of a bedroom study, you could easily put a desk or something and kind of have that a little bit out the way. I love an alcove, so some people just like the square rooms, but I really like having the little alcoves. I think you can make good use of that space.
It gets them out of the way, doesn't it?
Yeah, I've got, this one looks out to the back, so we're at the back of the house. You get to see onto the garden. Yep. And again, got a nice big window, so it's letting in loads of light.
I mean, to be fair, although they've put a single bed in the corner here, because of that alcove, you could actually fit a double bed in here.
You could fit a double bed, or again, you could fit like a trunky bed, are they called? The ones that you pull out if you've got guests for that room. So right in the middle, as you come up the stairs, you're coming up the stairs, right in the middle is your bathroom. So you've got your bath in here. So there's no shower in here because you have the ensuite.
Well, there's a shower over the bath.
Sorry, no walk-in shower. Yeah, no separate shower, but you've got your shower above your bath, as you'd expect. You've got room for storage as well. And again, we've got another style tile.
Is that textured?
That one's textured, yeah. And then just to point out, which you'll like your tech as well, so they've all got, you know, your shaving points and stuff already built in.
Yeah.
So that's a really nice feature to have, and a big window. So make sure you get blinds on there as well when you're getting out of the bath. Right, so we've got another room which is styled as a single room, but again, you could get a double bed in here, couldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah,
so
they've
this
got
one,
wardrobe in that alcove again.
Again, you've got this alcove, so you can use this as you want. And the thing is about these spaces is, like, you can change it up, can't you? So you might live in it and have a wardrobe like this in for a few years. And then maybe if it's a kid's bedroom, as they get a bit bigger, they need a desk, you could change it up. So it's good to just have that little bit of space that you can tweak about with. This one's nice. And then we have another big double bedroom. This would actually be fine as a master. I know the other one's got the ensuite, but it feels like a master bedroom, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's again leaded windows because it's at the front.
Yeah.
Not got the bay, obviously, so it's a little bit squarer and more traditional, isn't it? But yeah, it's a big bed. It's a double bed with a massive headboard and plenty of space around.
Yeah, I love this style as well. The grey against the pink. They've gone for a bit more of a modern feel, I think, with this bed. It's lovely. But again, still tying in with the furniture, and this is the style furniture. I think you can get some of these dressing tables and some of the drawers and stuff as optional extras as well. So if you want your house fully kitted out for when you move in, that might be something to look at. And just behind you, we've got a big run of wardrobes. Again, massive amount of space in there. So you've got that side and then you've got another side.
Yep.
And your sliding doors, so they don't take up any space when you're opening them up.
Yeah, there's plenty of room, plenty of storage, and I think all round it's a good family home, isn't it, really?
I think it's a beautiful home, yeah. It's well proportioned. You know, there's two different ways you can go off from the landing, but your bathroom's in the middle, so everyone can sort of get access if they need. I think it's a really nice house. So I love the oak doors. I think it adds to the country feel. It's definitely something that I would look at as an upgrade, and the chrome finishes. Okay,
so which are your three options that you'd choose if you were buying the house?
So I would look at underfloor heating in the bathrooms, because I love that feel when you're getting out of the shower. The chrome finishes for sure, because I think it just catches your eye when you walk in. And the bifolds, because at the back of here is such a good entertaining space that I think it'd be so lovely in the summer to throw them doors open. So what about you?
So I'm going really practical, because again, I don't like messing around. If you're moving into a nice new build, you don't want to be chopping walls out. I'd go external sockets, one at the front, one at the back. I'm going smart home hub with extra trunking and a media player for a wall-mounted TV.
Yep, brilliant. So just to say, this is not a sponsored post, and thank you so much to Redrow for letting us have a look around this beautiful Canterbury. Let me know in the comments what style of houses you want us to go and have a look at next. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so that we can bring you more tours like this.